Searching for the best Samsung TV? Samsung has long been a leader in the television industry, recognized for its cutting-edge technology, stunning picture quality, and sleek designs. Whether you're looking for cinematic 8K resolution, vibrant visuals, or a budget-friendly 4K model loaded with smart features, Samsung has something for every viewer. This guide will highlight the top 5 best Samsung TVs of 2025 to help you find the perfect one for your home. All product links are in the description box below. Let's dive in. Number 5. Samsung QN90C. As we've come to expect from Samsung's Neo QLED line, the QN90C is sensationally bright and colorful. It's one of the brightest TVs of the year, making it a great choice for folks with sun-soaked living spaces. The QN90C's sheer brightness and quantum dot-enhanced display make for an impressively punchy palette of colors, regardless of what you're watching. Most impressive, however, is the QN90C's local dimming, which does a remarkably good job of keeping all of that brightness in check. Rarely did we notice any light bloom around brighter objects, including bright, white subtitles during darker shows and movies. Simply put, if you have your heart set on a mini LED TV, the QN90C is one of the best at implementing that display technology. Gamers will feel right at home with the QN90C, as it offers a full slate of HDMI 2.1 inputs that support 4K gaming up to 124 Hz, Auto Low Latency Mode, AALM, and AMD FreeSync Premium. Like many high-end Samsung TVs this year, the QN90C also supports Samsung's cloud gaming software suite, Gaming Hub. This allows users to access a host of popular cloud gaming services. No console required. Like all LED TVs, the QN90C doesn't look quite as good when viewed from an off-axis position. We also find the overall software experience to be fussier than Google TV. Nevertheless, the QN90C is one of the best mini LED TVs money can buy, and certainly one of the best TVs of the year. Number 4. Samsung QE65QN95D. On the surface, the traditional divisions between different TV technologies appear to be breaking down. We've recently had OLED screens turning to new technologies to deliver levels of brightness alongside their traditional and black level prowess that we never thought OLED would be capable of. While in the LCD world, the new mini LED TVs combine their tiny light sources with much more advanced local dimming to introduce better black level performance to go with their traditional brightness advantage. Fun though this picture quality convergence sounds in principle, the reality, as represented here by Samsung's QN95D, suggests that not only is there actually still plenty of TV tech divergence out there, but that such divergence is actually something to celebrate. After only achieving a relatively mild improvement over their predecessors with their 2022 mini LED TVs, Samsung moved things on much more convincingly with the QN95C last year. That brings us to the QN95D, which also impressed during testing for its bright, crisp, and fairly well-balanced picture quality. While watching Oppenheimer, for example, we said, "Outdoor scenes look vibrant and punchy, but not in an unnatural sense, while bursts of sun through windows make characters' faces shine." We did find the base to be underwhelming at points, and a distracting blue halo was apparent around particularly bright objects. Still, the 4-star TV is a great option if you are on the hunt for a QLED TV. Number 3. Samsung QN900D. 8K is a confusing phenomenon in the world of TVs. We still feel Samsung put the cart before the horse when it came to pushing its 8K TVs without there being any native content to support them. But it's showing no signs of slowing down in 2024. Thankfully, the QN900D is a fantastic TV in its own right. Before we dive into picture and sound, can we take a moment to appreciate that this might be the best looking TV we've ever seen? Its futuristic design uses a mirrored finish that makes it look like it is suspended in the air, while the solid construction and uniform thickness, or should we say thinness, are a sight to behold. Finally, the bezels are paper thin, making this TV appear like a floating screen in your living room or home cinema. Moving on to picture performance, the QN900D delivers groundbreaking 8K upscaling, which upgrades your 4K content with enhanced clarity, motion, and contrast. This has been achieved thanks to Samsung's new Neo Quantum 8K AI Gen 3 processor, which includes the accumulated knowledge of 512 neural networks that have been tirelessly analyzing different types of imagery to make it easier for the TV to know how to optimize its picture performance on the fly. In practice, this TV is simply magic, adding enhanced texture details to everything from skin to hair, foliage, and environmental textures. It's also well equipped for gamers with 4 full bandwidth HDMI 2.1 sockets, complete with support for 4K 120Hz gaming, VRR, and ALLM packed into its external One Connect box. This houses the ports and brains of the TV, which accounts for its slender frame that holds the panel and speakers. Speaking of speakers, the QN900D sounds fine, but we think it would benefit from a Dolby Atmos soundbar, or AVR and surround sound. Speaker package. Those sonic drawbacks aren't enough to detract from the impressive picture, feature set, and design, making this the 8K TV to buy right now, in our opinion. Number 2. Samsung QN65S95D. Samsung has delivered an absolute blinder of an OLED TV in more ways than one. This year's S95D was expected to excel in the brightness department, but its expert contrast, punchy colors, and enhanced subtlety over its predecessor sealed the deal, earning it 5 stars in our S95D review. So what's new this year? Samsung is touting a glare-free filter on its leveled-up 3rd generation QD OLED display, and while the name might be ever so slightly exaggerated, we can't deny how effective it is. Ambient light and reflections of colorful t-shirts were no match for this TV, as it effectively warded off distractions in our testing. When it comes to picture performance, there are a plethora of notable upgrades over the 2023 S95C, including the claimed 20 to 30% improvement in brightness. We're more than inclined to believe that claim, as the S95D dazzled, providing plenty of brightness even to the most challenging of movies. The S95D is also crisp, packed with contrast and punchy, which is attributed to its excellent performance. It's also a knockout when it comes to gaming, with 4 full bandwidth HDMI 2.1 sockets, with support for up to 4K 120Hz on consoles, or 4K 144Hz on PC. Samsung includes a host of useful gaming features like VRR and ALLM, as well as a handful of game streaming apps if you don't have a console. Its Tizen operating system is also packed with movie and TV streaming apps, as well as a bunch of new AI-driven enhancement features. While we wish it sounded a bit meatier and more dynamic, the S95D has very few flaws of note, making it a stellar 2024 flagship outing for Samsung. We, of course, do wish it would throw in the towel and give us Dolby Vision, but we'll keep dreaming. Number 1. Samsung S95C. The second generation of Samsung's quantum dot-enhanced OLED display technology is even more stunning than the first. With class-leading brightness, incredibly vibrant color, and a bevy of gaming features, the Samsung S95C picks up right where its predecessor, the S95B, left off. An S95B on sale is still the better financial option, unless you're after a 77-inch model, or want the flexibility of Samsung's One Connect box, which puts all connections in a conveniently detached box, both only offered with the S95C. The S95C is the brightest OLED we've tested to date, with HDR specular highlights reaching as high as 1400 nits. Colors on the S95C look spectacular, no matter what you happen to be watching. But HDR movies, shows, and video games look especially vibrant. The S95C covers 99% of the HDR color gamut, and the sheer luminosity of its quantum dot-enhanced palette truly makes a difference. The S95C is a gaming powerhouse, and its low input lag and 145 Hz native refresh rate are just the tip of the iceberg. All 4 of its HDMI 2.1 inputs support 4K 120Hz gaming, along with auto low latency mode, ALLM, variable refresh rate, VRR, and AMD FreeSync Premium. Like last year's model, the S95C also offers Samsung Gaming Hub, a cloud gaming platform, and Game Bar, a settings menu that puts the TV's various gaming enhancements right at your fingertips. As is the case with all Samsung TVs, you won't be getting Dolby Vision support with the S95C. Instead, the TV offers HDR10+ support in its place, an HDR format that harnesses frame-by-frame metadata similarly. In addition, while the S95C's software has seen subtle improvements year over year, we find the user interface to be somewhat confusing, and certain processes to be slow, which might disappoint those looking for a simple, easy, smart platform experience. That's it for today's video, guys. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos.